Yep.
Yep.
First fight of the main card is Greg Hardy versus Morgan De Castro. What do you think?
If you guys don't know who Greg Hardy, people don't know who Greg Hardy is. Greg Hardy was a former Dallas Cowboy, I believe, defensive end. Was a defensive end, got into a lot of trouble. I think got like an assault case against his baby mama or something like that. So like people gave him a lot of shit for it, you know what I'm saying? But he since then has gotten help and treatment and became an MMA fighter. So that's like his history, his background. I'm not too familiar with Morgan De Castro. I think I've seen him knock out a couple people, but I haven't really watched any of his fights closely. You know what I'm saying?
So I went back and did my research on him. And the reason why we don't know a lot about this guy is because his fights are usually very quick. So he's from Birdie in West Africa, but he lives in Massachusetts. And there's actually more Cape Verdeans in Massachusetts in Providence than there is in Cape Verde. A lot of people don't. But so he's been knocking out people fast, except for his last fight when he fought Alistair Overeem. He was getting worked up and then knocked him out in the last 20 seconds. And he's a kickboxer, has 82 fights, but I don't know. I'm not convinced yet. I'm not convinced yet. He's been a losing lot.
I'm not convinced on Greg Hardy either, man. Greg Hardy, it seems like the athleticism is there, the explosiveness is there, but as far as the skill, the actual skill of fighting is not really there, and or being strategic during the fight. Like people be like, oh, Floyd Mayweather is not that bright, but he's a fucking genius in the ring. You know what I'm saying? And I watch Hardy, he doesn't seem to be that smart of a fighter. I don't mean that offensively. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, he doesn't seem to like.
His fight IQ is just not there yet.
Yeah, it's fight IQ. Yeah, that's the correct term. Fight IQ. Yeah. Absolutely.
Now, I agree with you, except for I have to give him a lot of credit on his last fight. 22 days notice. He goes to Moscow, Russia to fight number 7, Alexander Volkov. And he laughed.
You know what? He did. You know what? You're right. You're right. He did show a lot of improvement in that fight.
With one hand.
He did. Short notice. But the cool thing about short notice with heavyweights don't have to lose weight.
No, right. So he didn't have to get right back in there. And from being in football, you got to get right the next week. You got to be in there. So
yeah, he should be ready for that, prepare for that. Especially if he did any type of wrestling or anything like that before in like high school or college. You got wrestling tournaments like every weekend. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be ready to make weight. So
he's at 8. Dan Thomas. So there's plenty of people to like learn whatever you got to learn down there. For a lot of them.
Yeah, I think he's in a good place though. I think he's in a good spot. Wherever he's at, he's getting some good coaching. Like I said, his fight IQ has to come up, but other than that, yeah. So with this fight, I'm going to go Morgan. I'm going to go Morgan De Castro. Just based off his striking. I think his striking is pretty. He's a pretty good knockout artist. But I think it's kind of a pick 'em. But if I had to pick 'em, I would have to go Morgan.
I'm going to go Greg Hardy. Second round ground and pound. I think he's going to get him.
His ground and pound is.
I'm going to go take
tough. His ground and pound is tough.
All right. So let's go to the fight. I think this is the underrated scrap of the evening.
Oh, it's going to be a fight, boy. This is going to be a fucking brawl.
Also from Massachusetts, facing Jeremy the Heathen Stevens.
Jeremy Stevens has been fighting forever, first of all. I feel like he's been part of UFC since like UFC 1 or something. I swear he has been. Bro.
Yeah. He's been doing it for a while. The thing is, he's only like 34. He's not like he's 40 years old.
Yeah, he's not old. No, it's kind of like Vitor. Vitor started fighting when he was 19. So it's like he's 25 years of fighting. He's only 43. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
this is a tough one to pick.
Jeremy Stevens, man. Calvin Kattar. This will be another close one. This is going to be another scrap. Might be fight of the night, but I think Jeremy edges this out, man, just with experience. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more experience in there, a little bit more savvy in there. So we'll see, man.
Just for being devil's advocate, I'm going to disagree.
Okay.
Calvin Kattar with the hands. He's going to hit like a 6-point combo, just hit him with the uppercut at the end of the one and finish it off with a left hook. I think so. Third
Jeremy
round.
Stevens is susceptible to the knockout. He can be knocked out. He can be dropped. So it's very possible, bro.
But I could be wrong. I could be wrong on this. One could be over in like a minute. Jeremy Stevens on top of this dude. So
I'm gonna go Jeremy Stevens with this one, bro. I have to go Jeremy Stevens. I think he's like I said, the vet, the more experienced, been in the ring a little bit longer. I mean, I'm not saying Calvin Kattar has no experience or is a rookie, but just Jeremy just has so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'll have to go with that guy.
Next fight, we got Francis Ngannou, number 2 ranked heavyweight in the world, versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik from Suriname.
Rozenstruik, whatever his name is.
However you want to say it.
Whatever you want to say it, bro. At the end of the day, he's like, to me, okay, I know people like him. He's been knocking people out. He's doing his thing. He's an overachiever. And I say that, and I say he's an overachiever because even against Alistair Overeem, he was losing that fight.
I got that wrong. I was thinking it was the other guy. He's the one that fought Alistair. I got that mixed up.
Okay, yes. I was like, yeah, he's the one that was fighting Alistair.
You're right.
Was losing the whole fight. Last 20 seconds, dropped him. That's the one thing about heavyweights, man. They have so much power. He busted, man. He really messed Overeem up. You know what I'm saying? But it was like he barely got through that fight. You know what I'm saying? He was losing a lot. And so I think if he takes the punches from Ngannou that he was taking from Overeem, it's lights out. I honestly think Ngannou is like the next champion if he can get past Stipe. You know what I'm saying? To be honest.
Man, I'm going to be honest and say during my trips to Vegas, I've been taking a couple trips to Extreme Couture during sparring days. And, Mr. Ngannou's is something else. There's just nothing. So I'm going, he's probably in a good mood. He's hungry too now. Man, I'm going first round knockout, Francis Ngannou.
Yeah.
There might be that counter right hook. But here's the thing, though. Rozenstruik he's a counter striker. He takes short steps and just goes backwards. And the next thing you know, boom, 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 and it's lights out. So he might have a lot of.
And I think his background, you mixed him up. His background is kickboxing. He's a former kickboxer. Yeah, big time kickboxer. Pretty good, man. So I think he has ability if he can kick his legs. I haven't seen anyone attack Francis' legs like that, or put him in some type of clinch or anything. I don't know if he's too big or too strong for that, but I haven't seen someone even try that yet. And Rozenstruik is a pretty big dude, you know what I'm saying? So it's a possibility that he could, match up well with him there, but I haven't seen anyone really attack his legs or try to put him down, like, you know what I'm saying? Because the last person, because Stipe just out-wrestled him, you know what I'm saying, out-wrestled him for sure. And then Stipe wore him out and then started picking him apart.
He had to take them shots first, though. He definitely got hit on.
He took some shots, but Stipe definitely, man, to me, Stipe, if not for DC, Stipe might be the greatest heavyweight of all time. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly think DC is the greatest heavyweight of all time for not just what he's done in the UFC, but what he's done. Strike Force. He won that damn. Sorry, that was a call. Sorry, it's call coming through. But the man won a Strike Force tournament. Bro, when I ignore your call, don't call me back to back. Like, people are crazy. Why do people do that? So the man won a Strike Force tournament. He was the underdog in that tournament, had to climb up the ranks. Like, he fought some heavyweight
Josh Barnett.
giants.
I mean, we started throwing Josh Barnett around. I'm like, we had never seen that. Because at the time, I thought Barnett was the best heavyweight in the world.
Bro, he threw around Bigfoot.
He did.
I was like, shit. This man's phenomenal. So I think DC's the best heavyweight of all time. Second would be Stipe. I think both those guys are neck and neck. We will honestly see if Stipe wins this next fight, then Stipe's the greatest of all time, and then Daniel Cormier is second, because Stipe would have beaten so many top dogs in heavyweight, and also we know heavyweights don't keep the belt long. You know what I'm saying? But I said that to say Francis Ngannou is right there. He's right there with those two guys. You know what I'm saying? His knockout power is scary. Everybody's fucking scared of his knockout power. And they talk about how big and strong and physical he is. So it seems like he's improved on his wrestling, or at least his counter wrestling. So I think if he doesn't have to worry about that with this fight. Worry about some kicks, worry about some punches. I think he's gonna knock this guy out. Again, I think first round knockout, to be honest.
We agree. First round knockout.
First round knockout.
Co-main event of the evening, Henry Triple C Cejudo versus Dominick Cruz.
Okay.
Short fight.
Okay, bro. So look, this is what you got. You got probably one of the best strategists, like I would say in that division of all time. Some of the best footwork. People talk about his footwork, and the term footwork is not just, oh, he has quick feet. It's how does he change levels and change positions to get his punches in, get his strikes in, get his kicks in, or what is he setting up with his footwork? That's what we say when we say footwork. All right. So Dominique Cruz has probably the best footwork in that division, right? Well, maybe Cody might have him, but so Dominique Cruz has been gone for a while, injury after injury, different things, man, has stopped him from fighting. But so that could either, but we've also seen him have a long layoff and come right back and win. So this could hurt him or help him, but I think the man can actually do his thing. So I think Dominique Cruz will put up a good fight, but I think Henry Cejudo might be just too much for him. Especially if Henry Cejudo starts to apply some pressure. He doesn't really wrestle as much as he used to or as he should. You know what I'm saying? I think, but he can strike with him. If he can cut him off, cut the ring off, and just and attack that body and put Dominic in some compromising positions, you got to go with Henry Cejudo in this fight.
I got you, but I'm going to disagree.
Okay.
I see what you're saying, but I'm disagreeing. I'm disagreeing because of this. I've seen Henry Cejudo be getting pieced up, and then like he just turns on that Olympic medal type stuff, and then he just starts throwing right hands, just like I'm not going to freaking lose. But I know another guy that's like that, but brings a little bit more skills to the table, and that's Dominick Cruz. I think that he is a better fighter, but unlike some of Cejudo's previous opponents, and I'm even talking about Demetrius Johnson, because he likes to go to the gym. Okay. But from what I hear from other fighters, there's no one as scrappy and just mentally tough in there as Dominick Cruz. So I don't care if he turns his stuff on, Dominick's still going to be going like this. Pow, piece of 25 minutes, he's not going to go away. So I think the crispy, more resilient, headstrong fighter comes through and is the champion once again, 135.
Ah, man, that would be great for that division, but I would say a lot. That 135 is so much better than 125. It's ridiculous. That 10-pound difference is ridiculous. Like 135 is the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the shit. It's just a lot of good guys in there. So Dominick Cruz, if he does win this belt or wins it upset, it's going to shake that division up. But I still think Henry Cejudo might be a little too much for him. He's super strong for that division, man. He's so damn strong for that division. And if he does start getting pieced up, I think he can just counter with the rest. I think he just got a little more tools in the tool belt than Dominick Cruz has. So I'm with you, though, but I disagree, and I think Cejudo's going to get that. Triple C, Cringe King, the Cringe King.
All right, now we're at the main event of the evening. It's not the fight that we wanted, but it's the fight we're getting, and I'm happy about it.
The fight so this is the fight that people might not have wanted, but they're going to love.
We love it. We love it. We love it. Tony El Kukui Ferguson versus Justin, the highlight, Gaetti, master of violence. Short notice.
Bro, short notice fight, but not now because I feel like he got more time to extend it. Plus, Justin Gaethje had already said before the fight was even announced, when they announced Khabib versus Tony, he's going to train and prepare as if he's getting for a fight just in case, because he knows these two guys, for some reason, it's bad luck with them. You know what I'm saying? So he did the right thing and set himself up so he can get this title shot, this interim title. You know what I'm saying? So, which I think Tony Ferguson, to me, bro, he creates so much damage to his opponents, bro. I think they showed a meme one time of his last 8 opponents. People are just blowing me up. They showed a meme last time of his last 8 opponents, and they're all fucked up. Like, face all cut up, busted up nose, swollen, hematomas, all type of stuff, bro. He's so dangerous, and he can take so much punishment. Similar to Justin Gaethje, who takes a lot of damage and just wants to just destroy you. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is going to be a battle. But I think if it goes, I think this might go the distance. And if it goes the distance, I got to give it to El Kukui, aka Tony Ferguson, because I think Tony Ferguson, if you ever watched his Instagram or his workout videos, he's the most in shape person alive. Like, I don't know. I used to think Nate and Nick Diaz were crazy. This guy, his conditioning, his workouts are literally crazy. They're crazy. And I'm a trainer, and I know, you know what I'm saying? He's literally crazy, and I love it. And because even Chael Sonnen, even said, he said, I've worked out with this guy. The gym does a hard workout. Everybody works out. Everybody's done sparring. He does extra rounds sparring. Then he does extra rounds of pad work. That's how dedicated and crazy this guy is. So I got to give it to my man El Kukui and just, you know what I'm saying, support that. I got to go with him.
I'm going to agree with you.
You agree with me? Oh, man, about time.
So I'm just like, I don't see how he can be beat. And he just seems like he's in that zone where it's just like there's nothing you can do. Because he tore his knee apart and he said, forget physical training, forget doctors. I'm coming back in 4 months. Yep. Just on his own. He came in and did it and has been destroying people, not only with cuts and punches, but also just with pace. Like, this dude walks you down, throws all types of stuff at you. And if you put him down on his back, you're in trouble. That dude is dangerous. The dude's dangerous.
I think that's what everybody was so excited about him versus Khabib for, because they was like, Khabib can get him down, but can Khabib survive his jiu-jitsu? You know what I'm saying? Because Tony's in his guard. Tony in his guard is just as scary as him standing up.
There's nowhere that's safe, and there's nowhere to rest. Like, if you're on top, he is still trying to kill you. He's on top of you trying to kill you. He's in front of you trying to kill you. There's just no tension to breathe. And like when you're sparring in there, it's that breath helps.
Every once in a while you get a break. He's not giving you any breaks.
Right.
He's constantly attacking your body, constantly attacking you. Yeah, I love it. So I got to go with that. Plus, I think, Justin Gaethje can gas out. He can gas out. I've seen him gas out. And he even said he only has about 18 to 20 minutes in him.
Yeah, that's what he said. And I believe which means he still only has about 7.
So what that means is he's going to try to knock Tony's ass out. And that's going to be that's a dangerous game to play, man.
Yeah, he might get countered, might get submitted. You never know.
But if he does rock the world and knock Tony out, man, him versus Khabib is going to be scary. It's going to be a good fight, but I think Khabib would get him. You know what I'm saying?
I think end up a lot like the who's the kid from Longo? You know what I'm talking about. Teammates with Chris Weidman.
Alaquinta?
Yeah, I think it would go a lot like the Iaquinta fight. Like, he'll come in and be strong, and but it just won't be enough. It won't be enough for the Russian beer. He'll get mauled.
Yeah, he'll get mauled. I said, I'm all these guys. Mm-hmm. And that's it, man. So I think so. Let's do a recap.
Right.
So we got
you went with the Cape Verdean.
De Castro. I got De Castro.
I got Hardy.
You got Hardy. Right. Okay. Then you got. Then I got Jeremy Stevens on the second fight. You got Cater.
On crispiness. On crispy.
Crispy, yeah. He's a little crispier for sure. Then I'm going Ngannou on the heavyweight bout. And you got Ngannou too, right?
Mon frere, I agree. That's
okay.
My guy.
Then we got, this is where we differ at. You got Dominick Cruz. I got Cejudo.
Yeah, I mean, it's a toss-up.
I'm going You going down? Hey, I'm not mad. I love Dominick Cruz as a person. I think he's an awesome guy, awesome commentator, awesome fighter. He's going to be probably going to Hall of Fame. It's hard to go against him, but I think it's not his time. I think his time is up. Then you got Tony Ferguson versus Gaethje, and we both agree Tony Ferguson.
Pretty good. That's our picks, but everybody else can make their own for the pick'em. And like we said, for the winners, James has 4 sessions?
4 sessions, virtual training sessions.
We're doing a trademark or a contract review at cost. So you just have to pay filing fees. If there's a filing fee, contract 10 pages or less, we got you. We look forward to talking to you on the fights. Get a couple drinks, get some pizza, get some steaks. I'm ready.
You ready? Hey, man, let's do this, man. I'm so excited for this, bro. All right.